मेरी मर्जी, मैं चाहे ये करूं मैं चाहे वो करूं, मेरी मर्जी.
The city of Mumbai, the commercial capital of India. People come here in search of a livelihood and make the city their own. While living here, we citizens also generate a large amount of waste. Do you know how much? 6,000 tons per day.
Hey, are you serious? But who generates so much waste?
All of us do. Every family, that is every household, generates half a kilo of food waste or waste related to food every day. What is to be done of this waste? The question bothers citizens and authorities alike. Heaps of waste, dirty surroundings, choked drains, and traffic jams are interlinked problems. They pose a health hazard to the entire city.
But where does all this waste come from?
Waste is of 7 types. Commercial waste, that is waste generated from shops and establishments. Hotel waste, hospital waste, construction waste, vegetable and garden waste, industrial waste, and household waste. And the cost of transporting this waste? 100 crore rupees per year. And the air pollution? That is a different issue altogether.
And where does all this waste go?
This waste is sent to the dumping grounds without segregation. This is harmful for the environment. In the process, valuable recyclable material is lost. This is a great loss to national wealth.
By segregation, you mean...
You can segregate waste at home. Managing household waste is an easy task. Just keep the wet and dry waste separate. It need not end up at the dumping ground.
But what will this achieve?
The wet waste will go to a garbage pit near your house. You can reuse the manure produced from it for your plants and garden. The dry waste will go back to the manufacturer for recycling. There will be nothing left for the dumping ground, which means zero waste.
Excuse me, please, tell me again.
This is an easy solution for a complicated problem. Segregating wet and dry waste at source is the only solution.
But what will we have to do?
Develop the habit of segregating wet and dry waste. Help protect the environment.
Segregation means...
The waste that is biodegradable, which can be turned into manure, is wet waste, and the waste that is recyclable, which can be used by the manufacturers, is dry waste. These should be kept separate.
But in a place like Mumbai, who has time to segregate waste?
No. No. That's right. Do not mix wet and dry waste, so you don't need to segregate.
Okay, but how will we know what is dry and what is wet waste?
It's really simple. Dry waste includes plastic, metal, thermocol, foam, glass, resin, battery cells, paper, cloth, bulbs, electric tubes, and rubber. Wet waste includes vegetable waste, food waste, garden waste, coconut shells, wood, nails, hair, eggshells, bones, flesh, used cotton and used paper. Remember, Only segregated dry waste has value. Once you mix it with wet waste, the value of dry waste depreciates by 90%. The value of wet waste increases after it has been treated.
Oh, seems easy. This here and that there.
Yes, but it is important to segregate waste correctly. Do not throw wet waste in plastic bags, as plastic takes 300 years to break down. Also, wet waste wrapped in plastic stinks, as it does not get the oxygen required for the process of decomposition. Take care that needles, blades and batteries are not mixed with wet waste. These are hazardous to humans, plants and trees. Understand the gravity of the problem and do things the right way. It is simple. Make it happen.
All right, all right. We will segregate, we will segregate. But madam, what will happen of this segregated waste?
The women trained under the Parisar Vikas program, the Parisar Bhaginis, can help you in this matter. They are trained in waste collection, waste handling, waste segregation, transportation to the garbage pit, and pit management.
Is this possible anywhere?
This can be implemented everywhere, in a building or a colony or in your very own bungalow.
And how will the Parisar Bhagini help?
Our trained Parisar Bhagini will help you manage the waste in your society or colony. A suitable piece of land will be chosen to prepare the garbage pit. Approximately 2 garbage pits are required for 100 families. This pit will be common for flats in that particular society or colony. Every day, the wet and the dry waste separated by you will be collected by the Parisar Bhagini. The dry waste will be taken for recycling. The wet waste will go into the garbage pit. Pit management will involve spreading, layering, periodical shifting, and adding decomposing powders or liquids. This pit will eventually start producing quality manure which can be used for gardening. The Parisar Bhagini will also undertake gardening activities if required. Remember, do not wrap wet waste in plastic when handing it over to the Parisar Bhagini. Place a newspaper at the bottom of your garbage bin. Put your wet waste directly into the bin brought by the Parisar Bhagini, and do not burn waste.
Got it. This will ensure that valuable recyclable things do not go to the dumping grounds. That wet waste will be used to produce manure, restoration of nature's wealth, cleaner roads, lesser pollution. Am I right?
Absolutely. So,
Wait a minute. I'm convinced, but some others have few more questions.
please go ahead.
These garbage pits would be infested with mosquitoes and rats. So what about...
No, the grill on the pit prevents rats and rodents from going into the pits and keeps dogs away as well. The processing powder or liquid prevents foul smells and keeps the mosquitoes away.
But we were told that earthworms are used to make manure.
Yes, that's right. The earthworms speed up the process. They help in the natural shifting and airing of the manure.
Excuse me, madam, and what about the mosquitoes breeding on the water dripping from the pit?
No, this water is used for the plants and the garden. It's a boon to the trees.
Ben, what if we want our sweepers to do this?
Definitely. Why not? We can train them as well.
Tairi, will the municipal corporation help us in any way?
Yes, it will. You can form an advanced locality management committee for your lane or street and register it, this will mean that the cleanliness of the street will be a joint responsibility of all its residents, and the municipal corporation will help you with issues like drainage and other civic problems.
Ma'am, and if we have a bungalow, then?
If you're living in a bungalow, a manure basket is also available. You can use that.
Can you tell us where these Parisar Bhaginis are working today?
Yes, see this. Tata Colony at Chembur, the BMC Colony at Worli, the BMC Dumping Ground area, Anushakti Nagar at Deonar, Palm Acres Mulund, Makrand Sahanivas at Mahim, and many more places. It's possible. Let us all remember,
Reduce waste,
reuse waste
recycle waste.
with social and environmental responsibility. Let us turn Mumbai into a clean, green city.
है दिल है आसा जीना यहाँ सुनो मिस्टर सुनो बंधु ये है बॉम्बे मेरी जान.
For more information, contact Parisar Vikas, Stree Mukti Sanghatana, Mato Shri Ramabai Ambedkar Maternity Hospital Compound, Ramkrishna Chemburkar Marg, Chembur Naka, Mumbai 400071.
ha ha ho 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 hee ha ha ha